So first I'm getting the token. So this is the token I have received. Next, let me form a URL for the submitting a job. Basically everything will be a job. Okay. Please note the change in the URL. Last time mistakenly I was doing it that with the login. Actually it should be in the minions. And then the JSON. Then auth token. So step, replace your token, whatever you got from the previous command, replace it. And then I'm going to form the client is equal to local and the target I'm defining and the function I'm going to use it called the test.ping. Let me run this. I'm missing something. Okay, this is missing. I'm missing a token here. Yes, the token I need to put. Yeah. So once you run this, okay. So in the command, please change your token ID. Okay. Once you run this, it will create a job. Okay. So while I think in the day 1 or 2, I talked about how to list the jobs and other things, right? So there is a job got created. Okay. So the next thing I may need to do is I need to get the status of the job. So basically the request has been submitted. It has created a job. Okay. And this is the job ID. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to form a URL to get the job status. I'm sure that this will fail. I will tell you the reason why. So localhost colon 8080 / jobs / the job ID which you got from the previous command. This is the job ID. -x accept application JSON -x token. So there is no input needed for this. So we will get unauthorized error because you see that no permission C authorization schema. The reason for this is basically when we define the PAM authentication, we have asked it given the permission only to execute the modules. Okay, if you see that dot in the PAM we have given $, right? So that is given only to execute the modules. To get the job and other things, we will modify the PAM authorization strategy. So just let me know once you complete it till this, then we will modify the PAM authorization module to provide access to the runs and the wheel activity. Runners and the wheel activity. Okay, see, for the minion module, you are getting the list of things, okay, because for the modules perspective, we are given the access. But here, what I'm trying to achieve here is I need to get the job status. Then only I will see, imagine you are calling the API from a third-party system. Okay, once you submit the job, you need to check what is the status of that, right? Whether that executed successfully or not. Okay, so for that, for every execution, there is a job will be created. I need to check the status of the job. Based on that only I can close the API call. It's asynchronous API call, right? So that is where I needed to provide the access to the runner module to get the status of the job. In the master, I'm going to provide the authorization schemas. So it should be vi /etc master here I'm going to add a additional step. The runner module, it will be hyphen quotes runner module also EV. Modules. So this is the entry I'm going to put for this particular user. Master CTL restart hyphen master thing I'm going to do here is let me form the same set of commands. So let me get the new token. This is my new token. And then change the token here. We'll get a job ID. And I will change the job ID here. Also, I will change the token here. Now I should get the status of the job. Yes, you can see. I'll just clear this. That it should print for CentOS it is true, for Windows it is true, and then for Ubuntu also it's true. To give it a nutshell, so till now whenever we want to run anything, okay, we need to be in the Salt master and we are executing things, right? Think of a situation where the Salt API is nothing but it is going to expose your Salt to an external system. Imagine programmatically you want to trigger a Salt action from a remote system, then you can use this API. To access the API, first you need to configure the cherry pie and then enable the authentication, because when you run command from the Salt master, it is getting authenticated on the OS level, that's fine. But here you are going to have that API, the API has to communicate to an authentication system. So we are configuring the PAM, okay? And what we did is, as I shown in the first day, first I'm getting the token. Using the token, I'm triggering a job. And then at the third step, I'm getting the status of a job. So this helps you to integrate your Salt to any third-party system you want. So this is the Salt API. You can see that's one of the use case, but it can, like when you extensively use Salt on your infrastructure, you may think of any use case which comes in. Okay. So